Hello fellow anglers. Hello fellow anglers. Hiya. I'm back out. It's February, early February, and it is cold. And I've got a bit of a cold. Or something more sinister. We just don't know. Not really expecting to catch anything on this session, to be honest with you. A bit defeatist, but to be honest, I've had the boat out with the deeper on, sonar. I haven't found any fish. I spent 2 hours walking around the lakes. Found nothing. Like I say, I've had the sonar out. Nothing on that. So, but it's just a night or two away. A bit of camping. Happy days. So, I'll show you the rig that I'm going to be using, or a couple of the rigs. Trying a new little plastic cage for some bread I'm going to be using overnight. At the minute I've just got 2 rods out. I'll show you. I've just got the 2 rods out there. Pretty much mid-water. I found the kind of deepest part really because it's overcast. There's no sun. It's cold, so I'm thinking that, you know, if they do come, they'll be kind of further down. So about 4 to 5 foot depth. I've stayed away from the island because it's only about 2 or 3 foot. There's nothing over there anyway, according to the sonar. So I've just got a couple of, I've got one with a wafter on at the minute, 2 rod limit here, so I've got one with a pop-up, manila pop-up, one with a pineapple wafter on, which I've been out now for probably about 3 hours. So I'm going to pull them in shortly and see if the bait's still on for a start. Not used any bait, I've not put anything, but I have just mixed up some micro pellets because I'm actually going to be using the, if we can find it, I'm going to be using a method feeder. A bit of a debate about method feeders. About some anglers don't think that they're, you know, very carpy, shall we say. But to me, I mean, you know, let me know in the comments what you think between method feeders and solid bags. Obviously solid bags you can use crumbed up boilies, you know, you've got a bit more scope. But from what I've seen people using with pretty much micro pellets, unless you're fishing somewhere a bit deeper, you know, so you need to get to the bottom kind of thing before it starts coming off. You know, 3, 4, 5, 6 foot deep lakes. I don't see what the problem is using a method feeder. It does the same job to me as a solid bag if you're using micro pellets, yet it's a lot easier, quicker, faster to cast back out. You must know yourselves when you use a solid bag, if you miscast, you're not very happy because it's just taking you 10 minutes to make that bag up, or well, however long it takes you. I use solid bags, and like I say, if you use crushed up boilies, and if you've got boilies out there and you want a little small parcel of boilies around it, or crushed boilies, whatever, solid bags, yeah. But method feeders, if you're using micro pellets or ground bait even, I don't really see the what the difference is. But you tell me. Are you a solid bag person, or are you a method feeder? Are you both? Have you got a view, or is it a case of c'est la vie, que sera? I don't know. It's one of them things, isn't it? Anyway, let me know. I'm waffling on. So I'm going to get these rods in, see what the crack is. Very early for put the bread out yet, I think. So I'm going to use the method feeder and just put some micro pellets out with the wafters or whatever that's on now. I'll come back to you in a bit. Well, here we are again. It's probably, what time is it? It is just after 4 o'clock on first day. I'm on a, well, I booked the 24 hours, so I'm only here till tomorrow morning at the minute, but I think I'll probably do part of the day tomorrow. Doubt I'll stay tomorrow night, probably. I'll just probably just book a day ticket in the morning. Purely so I don't have to rush about and be off for 9 o'clock, because that's a bit of this weather. Ooh, it's cold. Nothing happened as yet. 2 rods out. One with micro pellets on the method feeder, and a wafter, pineapple wafter on that one. Little pop up, about 12mm. And the other one's got, wafter, and then the other one's got a manila pop-up on at the minute, and I'm putting that, I think I said earlier, putting a bread out tonight in a cage for something different, again on a method feeder with some micro pellets. Might stick a bit of tiger nut goo on it, give it a little bit of attraction, but there's only myself and 2 other fellas on the lake. I did hear their alarms off through the other side of the island, so I can't see them, but I did hear a run. It sounded like they'd got a run. I don't know if it landed it, but hopefully they did. So I'm pretty much set for the night. The sun's actually come out for a second, who'd have thought? But it is, it's about 4 or 5 degrees, it's cold. Hopefully it's not going to dip too much below this tonight. I'm hoping it's going to cloud over a bit more, keep the warmth. If we've got these clear skies, it's going to be very cold. But I've got the old tracker, big snooze, big sleep, whatever it's called, and a bit of a blanket there. Got my onesie. Got my heater, although as we all know, you've got to be careful with these bivvy heaters, with what happened earlier in the year, tragically. So got the modular mesh door open there, and one of the vents as well, and I certainly won't be going to sleep with the heater on. Other than that, I've been to Tesco. I've got finest bolognese for tonight, or jalfrezi with rice. It was two for £7, 2 for £7.50, something like that. So I thought I'll get 2 in case I do stop tomorrow night. I would have had from I would have bought the evening meal from the cafe, to be honest, but this time of year, with it being so quiet and not knowing how many are actually here, I don't think there's that many. It might be a bit touch and go if the cafe's open or not, I don't know. So I didn't want chances. I'm here on my own, so you know, if there was 2 of you, 1 of you couldn't nip out, go shop, take away, whatever. But on my own, I didn't want chances. As it warms up, more people come. Once the cafe's definitely open, then I should be having the meals from there, because the food is top notch. So anyway, no fish as yet, not a bleep. As I said earlier, it's very cold. I've had the sonar out, I've had the boat out with the sonar on. Not even seen anything, not a show, nothing. I was here a good 2 hours walking around, and then I had the boat out for about half an hour to try and find them. I've even had the drone up, try and find them. Oh, that's when I've actually put the drone up, not to do kind of mood shots, but to see if I could see the fish. I'll be honest about it. Some of these YouTubers, the big boys, say, well, we spotted these fish, but when we got the drone up doing some mood shots, we just happened to see these fish. Of course you did, lads, of course you did. I think it's the other way around, really, isn't it? You send the drone up, find the fish, and while you're up there, do a couple of mood shots, you know. But anyway, so I couldn't find any. They probably all up the cafe having a lasagna, I wouldn't blame them. So anyway, I'll come back to you a bit later. Nothing happening as yet. Might show you me fantastic Tesco meals. I'm sure you're dying to see that. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I think we've got 51 subscribers at the minute, which is poor in it, to be honest. So help us out, lads, help us out. Like, subscribe and comment, because more than anything I'd like to start a conversation about whatever you see in the videos, or whatever you want to talk about. I might include the review / instructions on the Boatman Activate boat in this video, or I might do it separately, or to be fair I might just do it in both, you know. So if you want to comment anything to do with the Boatman Axie, or any tips that you kind of what you feel as works in freezing cold weather that I'm not doing. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm not baiting. That's pretty much it. I've got the few marker pellets on the method feeder, and the other ones just single loop bait. I don't really see the point in putting any bait down, to be honest. So but if you've got any ideas, boys and girls, feel free. Let's start having a chat about it down below in the comments. You know what I mean? Safe. Alright, speak to you later. Quick look at the rig that I'm using for tonight. Because it's cold, obviously I don't want to use anything. I want something that they can just digest. So I'm going for bread, but with nuisance fish, cray, whatever, to keep it safe, if you like. I've got it in a little plastic cage, so once it's in the water it should fluff up and cover the cage basically as it fluffs out. I'm going to stick a little bit of probably pineapple tiger nut goo or something like that in it as well. Size 10 hook, barbless, little kind of, it's like a little Ronnie rig really, and just got using a little shot there just to keep it on the deck. Although to be fair, it's more of a wafter anyway. I have got a bit of cork in underneath just to lift it a touch, make it more critically balanced. I have tested it in the water. It's not popping up as such, so it's more like a wafter. So see how I get on with that tonight. Alright chaps, quick update. Not a lot's happened, to be honest with you. First night here, possibly the last. Not sure if I'm stopping another night, but it's about what, 6ish. Lost the light. I'm in the bivvy. It is freezing. So just waiting for a bit of food to arrive. Good old Richard at the cafe is going to sort me out. He's coming round with the old trusted lasagna. Now, I did say earlier I'd been to Tesco and got two of the finest, one bolognese and one jalfrezi with rice, and I was up for cooking it. I decided on the bolognese because I'd had a look at them, and it's supposed to do them in the microwave, I think. But obviously that's not happening here, so it had been one pan job. So I thought I'll do the bolognese, and then Richard phoned and said, courtesy call Mark, do you fancy any food? And I said, oh, it'd be rude now, wouldn't it? It'd be rude not to. I wasn't, obviously this time of year, I didn't know if the cafe would be open. As I was saying to Richard, like, you know, when there's literally kind of 10 people on the complex, or I don't know how many are on, to be honest with you, but you know, there wasn't many when I got here this morning, and it's cold. So, you know, and how many have food out to, I don't know. So I wasn't expecting the cafe to be open, so I nipped in Tesco on the way here and got the relevant. And, you know, I had to give it a go, but Rich there, giving me a ring, touting for business. Don't blame you, good lad. So yeah, I'm going to have the lasagna because I just can't be bothered cook, be honest with you. It's too cold, I can't be messing about. So I'm going to get that down me, and then, well, not down me, hopefully in my mouth, and then get in the old sleeping bag, get something on the phone, on the old catch up and Prime, whatever it is. Find something, don't you? And then hopefully the alarms will go off before the lake freezes. So if I have something, I'll take a picture, because I've lost the light now, so I can't. It's pointless to try and video outside now. So if I catch something, I'll take a picture and whatever. If not, I'll report back in the morning. Oh yes, look at that, beautiful. Have it. Well, here we go. As I say, I was going to have the Tesco jobby, but I've ended up Richard phoning from the cafe, and it's just been delivered, and asking for a bit of feedback. So I'll be doing that for him. And top man, he's not charged for delivery, which I think is a cracking idea. Not sure how it works in practice with them, but I think if they can do free delivery, I think they're going to get a lot more. If they advertise that fact, I think they get a lot more business throughout the venue for free delivery. So that's off to you. I'm going to tuck in, and I'm going to send him a text for the feedback, and happy days. What do you think to me gas bottle in a sock setup? Not bad, is it? Beautiful. Super. This is what you won't be doing at 4:15 in the morning. It's freezing. Morning everybody. Not a lot's happened overnight. I've had the 2 rods out, one on bread in a cage, and the other one on a pineapple wafter. Both of them have been on a method feeder with some micro pellets and a little bit of ground bait. The pineapple wafter was mid-water, and I'd had a few little nibbles on, nuisance fish or cray, whatever, but nothing, no beeps, nothing like that overnight. And the other one was down the margin with a little cage on, with bread in the cage, and again on a method feeder. That's nothing on that, not a nibble at all. It was very cold last night, and I didn't hear anything. No, didn't hear any crashing. Saw nothing. So it's about 8 o'clock now. I'm going to stay for another 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to book a day ticket and just so I don't have to rush about and be off by it. Well, yeah. So I'm not rushing about. I'm going to get some breakfast. I've just redone the rods. I'm going to give it 2 or 3 hours, see if anything happens, if there's any shows. I'm packing down slowly, basically, and then I'll be off. So if there's any updates, I'll let you know. If not, please like and subscribe. Boss, I'm looking at a blank. Any comments, please feel free. Leave them down below, and I'll see you on the bank sometime. Cheers. So he's around the lake. 1 or 2 turning up now. A couple of chaps there. Bailey's just been round. Happy days. Well, that's it, fellas. Ended on a blank. First session of the year. Not a great surprise, to be honest. It is a bit warmer today, but obviously the water's still freezing. So I'll be back out shortly, next few weeks, and hopefully when it's a little bit warmer, I'll be a bit more productive. Till the next time, see you later.